Okay, so Harper is graduating soon, and so this video is to show you her improvement on walking on the leash. Harper. Okay, you'll notice that I've been using the prong collar. I highly recommend a prong collar for this dog. I believe it will be a permanent solution to the problem because, as you can see, Harper has no problem, especially when you see a squirrel like that. You see, she has no problem pulling on a prong collar. So imagine how much she would be pulling if it was a standard collar. I know exactly how much she'll pull with a standard collar. She'll pull so much that she hurts her throat. She'll sound like she's choking herself and not getting enough air. And that's very unpleasant. It makes for an unpleasant walk. When you use a prong collar, it's like power steering for dogs, okay? You don't need that much force to correct her destination. She's going to slowly accept the prong collar and pull a whole lot less. I believe the prong collar has gotten her into a much more pleasant walk, and I think you'll notice the same. For Harper, I believe it's very important for you to walk her every day because she's a mischievous dog. She'll get into stuff if she's bored, if she's not stimulated with activity. She's going to make her own activity, and it'll probably be digging, chewing on stuff, barking, the jumping up behavior, which, by the way, we worked on the jumping up behavior, 99% gone. If she does slip, you're going to say no. If she doesn't, she knows the no command. So if she doesn't respond, she's going to go into the crate for a timeout. Socially, she's doing really well. She gets along with the other dogs. I don't see no dominant behavior there. So she's good there, but she is highly food motivated. Her problems in the past have been jumping baby gates so that she could steal other dogs' food during feeding times. She jumped my 6-foot fence, which was quite a feat for a dog her height. She's not very tall. And so for that reason, I don't recommend an invisible fence for her. She needs a tall fence that's very strong and secure. And you just gotta have to keep an eye on a dog who is this athletic. I think that if she wanted to, she could dig under a fence probably in less than an hour. So she's that strong, and she's that focused on getting out sometimes. So to relieve that, I give her frequent walks and other physical activity like chasing the ball and such. The more physical activity she gets, the less likely she is to resort to unacceptable behavior. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Good girl. Okay, come on. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, good girl. So yes, I'll be writing a full report today on everything we taught her while she was here and how to keep the progress going when she gets home. And I'll do her canine good citizen paperwork today. But you could see that this is a loose leash here. It's really pleasant to walk with. This is where we're trying to get to, this, where it's just loose and she's doing well. The walks are super important. So if you skip too many walks with her, you might want to hire a dog walker. If you live near me, you can bring her in for a doggy daycare for a play date just for the day, and we'll walk her and let her play and burn off some of that energy. If you're farther away, you can use a site like rover.com to find a good dog walker in your area, and that will help her a lot. But I think you're going to notice a huge change in her. I'm going to make a second video today. Good girl, good girl. Come on. I'm going to make a second video today showing her basic commands. She's very solid on the basic commands. The trouble is that she would prefer not to do commands at all. She wants to do things her own way. So it was a challenge to get her to cooperate and perform the commands voluntarily. So we've made a lot of progress there. I'll show you the video later. And overall, I know that you're going to be really impressed with how far she's come along.